or even go above sort of that value?
I don't know. I think, winning is the most important thing to me. And I think understanding the dynamic and how it works and trying to give, the team the best possible chance to be successful. And ultimately you got to go out there and do your best and do your job. So, I think I'm more focused on that than, than the number, I guess. But that's just something that's my approach, and that's how I've always kind of seen it.
So this was a guy who was hated in our town, right? We're Detroit, we're Red Wings fans. This guy beat the Red Wings to win the Stanley Cup in 2009, and people in this town just did not like this guy. And I was, as a kid growing up, I was like, oh yeah, he sucks, this or that. But as I've matured, I've realized how awesome of a player this guy is. And like, he's a leader. He's been the captain of this team for years. And he just said, the money is not the important thing. I'm okay with making less money. He's still making, good money, but he's never been the highest paid player. He's never been, there's been guys who make the same or more on the team as him. But he didn't care because he cared about winning.
First of all, let me say something. Hockey is the greatest sport.
Oh, 100%.
On the planet. Hockey players, as much as I respect other sports and respect other players and the hard work, I don't think there's any, from A to Z, any athlete that's more well-rounded than a hockey player. I'm talking in regards to leadership, attitude, like skill. You're on blades with a with a rubber puck, disc, right? Yeah. Second of all is that Sidney Crosby, when you were playing, he was a rookie, like back in the day. So like 10, 15 years ago, right?
Yeah, almost 20.
You were playing, and one time we were at a game and Mario Lemieux was there.
I remember.
But at that same game, there were people selling crybaby Penguins, talking him as a crybaby.
Yeah.
But now I think he's the best full player in the world, and he's got the accolade. Connor McDavid's probably the best player in the world, but this guy I think is the most well-rounded. And he's a veteran, and he played against like a lot of really good people. He played with Lemieux. There aren't guys like this are going away.
Yeah, and he's humble. I mean, he doesn't even want to talk about himself in that. He's like, it's not about me, it's about the team. And I think that can relate to business. Like, there are times where maybe you don't make as much money because you want the other people in your organization to make more money,
Well, because there is a market, and everybody has, like we talked about, their own territory, and they got to think about their own territory. But this leader is thinking about his territory, which is the team, so he's sacrificing for his team. But then he's also, like, the overall winning, he's like, I just really care about winning. I want to play. I want to be competitive, right?
And it's paid off for him. I mean, 3 Stanley Cups, gold medal.
Yeah.
Like, he's done what you set out to do.
Game-winning goal of gold medal.
Yeah, no kidding.
I didn't like it, but it happened. But because he played for Canada, and he cares about his teammates' territory. That's why he has that big fucking C right on his jersey. You know what that means, right?
Captain.
He's the captain. He's the best captain in the NHL right now.
Mm-hmm. And I've decided that he's going to be one of my guys I root for.
I like it. What's his $8 million a year?
$8.7 million.
Yeah, that's what he's been making.
Same salary for the last 15 years. Never asked for a raise or anything.
They make twice that in endorsements sometimes.
Best coffee company in the world.
What's LeBron make for his team?
He makes he's asked for a raise every contract he's ever gotten, and there was this thing he said he was going to take less money to get other players, and I was like, okay, that's good. And so I looked into
Miami, right?
Yeah, kind of. But with the Lakers, he said he was going to, and so I looked, and he's making like $2 million less than he could, but he's making $60 million a year, and they're still at like this very top, like
60.
You can't get, which is good. Get his money,
he's a better athlete than LeBron.
Yeah, hockey's not marketed as much though.
No,
you know.
Interesting.
So, But this guy's awesome. He's going to be
Sidney.
a guy I root for, and I'm going to have to go get one of his cards now.
Yeah, I'm going to get a jersey, and I like Pittsburgh, by the way.
Yeah,
The city.
good city.
Go Penguins, unless you're playing the Wings.
That's right.
See.
Follow me.